Wow, she's already married? Wow, she's already graduated? And oh, she already changed her vehicle again? Have you ever thought about these things and felt like your life is just average? If you've experienced this, you might be in a quarter-life crisis phase. But what exactly is a quarter-life crisis?
I think it's kind of a booming term, right now, or maybe the past 2-3 years, quarter life crisis is actually a crisis, as its name, just like any other crisis. So probably you've heard about midlife crisis, So this is kind of similar, but in terms of the period, it happens to someone in the 18 to 30 years old. So when person transitioning from teenager into early adulthood, that's when this happens. And why this is happening? Because during this transition, actually people try to find like a new identity, like to establish new roles and responsibilities. And when he or she finds it difficult, then the crisis happens.
Turns out, there are many things that could indicate that you are going through a quarter-life crisis. Here are some of the signs.
So basically, there are 5 signs of quarter-life crisis. So the first one is actually people invest more on their future-oriented, be it career or relationship or lifestyle. And then the second one, they have the needs to explore more about themselves and about the world, especially the world outside what they currently know. So outside family and current friends. And then the third one is to actually, they try to find a balance between their responsibility and what they have in terms of ability. So for example, right now, do I have to responsible for all the finance in my family? Because I'm still young, but I have been an adult right now. So that kind of ambiguity also happened. And then, the fourth one is ambiguity about the status of being an adult. And then the fifth one, all of them is actually accompanied by a feeling of worry, anxiety, overwhelm maybe, because there are a lot of responsibilities all at once. Okay, right. So this is one of the questions that commonly come to me. So basically, quarter-life crisis is not a mental health problem, and it's not a disorder as well. So to make it clear, it's not all of them. But this is something that actually like a normal crisis, normal period in our developmental milestones. Okay, but is it possible that because of the quarter-life crisis that we have mental health problems? Yeah, it is possible if we don't have the ability to handle the stress that arises from the crisis.
Excessive things are definitely not good, including overthinking as well. But is it really true that overthinking can cause you to get stuck in a quarter-life crisis?
Well, it's interesting because quarter-life crisis basically happen when someone tried to establish a new role, but they find it difficult. And there are actually two kind of difficulties. So the first one, we call it lock-in. So lock-in is like we are locked inside or trapped inside a role or responsibility that we don't actually want to do it. Like we want to be an artist, but then we have the family business, so I need to run it. I don't like it, okay? And then the second one is like lockout. So lockout means that I actually want to have a job, but I don't get the job. I want to have a committed relationship, but I don't have one. But how does the, comparing ourselves to others and overthinking play roles? So actually, they exacerbate these difficulties. So we have difficulties and then we overthink too much and then we compare ourselves to others. It makes things get worse. True. I mean, if we are being honest, then financial responsibility is one of the responsibility that comes as an adult. And maybe people generally don't find this financial responsibility before they are entering like a legal age, right? Or maybe in Indonesia after they're graduating from college, So that's when like maybe the reality hits. So that's why financial responsibility actually could be one of the things that exacerbates this quarter life crisis.
So, the first thing you can do is stop comparing your income with others. Next, you can continue to focus on your future and develop by saving for an emergency fund. Investing is also crucial, but it's important to be smart in choosing the right investment for you. If your quarter life crisis is not caused by financial problems, don't worry, we have tips for you as well.
Okay. So regarding with QLC, I think I have one of the quotes from the prominent researcher about this. So he or she said that actually when we talk about crisis, of course it is uncomfortable, but then sometimes this uncomfortable feeling actually make us realize that we have a lot of things that we can understand more, and then there are a lot of things that we can explore more about how we cope. So actually the crisis contains the seeds of change that usually we ignore it when things go smoothly.